Good morning, Facebook fans. John here at Colton RV. Today we're going to talk about some tools that you might want to have in your camper when you're going out for your next trip, in case you run into a situation and you got to try and diagnose and fix a couple of things to get yourself through the weekend. So a small toolbox is always a good thing to have if you're in a motorhome like this, or a travel trailer, or any camper really. You don't need much with you to fix some of the common complaints that we get. So this would be the pile of tools that we would recommend bringing with you. So just going through your basic one. A lot of you already know a level is a handy tool to have for getting things level, or if you got to recalibrate an auto leveling system and get a 0 point redone. Usually that's something we can walk you through on the phone and get you through it if you have this tool with you. It's a 5-minute thing to recalibrate the system if things work well and you have this tool with you. Another common one we like to see you have, this is what's called a multimeter. This will tell you if you have power at certain areas. This tool you may not want with you if you're not comfortable working with electricity. We definitely don't want to put our customers in a position where they could injure themselves or get electrocuted if they're not comfortable with knowing how to use this. But if you have a multimeter with you, again, we can walk you through a couple of things and get you out of trouble if you know how to use one of these. This here is a tool that lets you know if you have good power at an outlet. So if we're walking you through something, you say, the TV's not working. We can say, hey, do you have power at the outlet? And this tool will tell you if you have power at that outlet. You just plug it in, standard plug, and then it has indicators on here with if you have good power, bad power, no power if there's no lights. It's just a real quick tool that helps us, again, help you get through some stuff. Needle nose pliers. Again, simple thing you can find. These are very, very handy for getting fuses in and out of the fuse panel. Usually your fingers, or at least mine, are too thick to get a good bite on it and pull them out. So needle nose pliers are a great tool to have in your box. Just a general pair of linesman pliers work well, in case you just got to get onto a nut or bolt and put something together. Your standard socket set, you don't need too much. These are snap-on. Again, these are one of our text tools. You don't need necessarily snap-on, but your standard socket set and an extension and ratchet can help you get out of a couple things, Or if you run into the event, I know a common phone call that we get a couple times a year is, hey, I was driving through a toll booth and my steps went out and I crashed my steps, and they're stuck out now. Having a simple socket set might get you out of that trouble. You can unbolt the set of steps and at least continue your trip without having a mangled set of steps on the side of it. So there's a few different screwdrivers we recommend having. You got your standard Phillips head, number 2 Phillips head. But a lot of times they'll use a square head screw for fastening some of the furniture and cabinets together. A lot of times it's this number 2 square bit. Simple flathead goes a long way. There's going to be flathead fasteners, as well as you may need it as could be doubled as a pry tool if you ever needed it. And if all else fails, you got the hammer. Only kidding, don't take it out of the camper. But if you have a fastener that pop loose, a fascia that pop loose, a hammer is a good tool that can help you get nails put back into the fascia and resecure that for the rest of your trip if that did fall off. Again, you can go very expensive with the tools. Snap-on makes a great tool. Mac makes a great tool. Our technicians are using top-of-the-line stuff. They use them professionally, but you don't need that tool. You can get a simple toolkit at something cheap at Harbor Freight that'll get you by, or you can spend the money on expensive tools. But a small toolbox like a tackle box or something like that would definitely get you through, and it's nice to have these tools with you when you're out camping. If you guys have any comments or questions, let us know. But these would be the tools that I would take out camping with me if I were going to recommend it to a new client. Hope you enjoyed it and have a great day.